Param Pujaniya Shri Mataji, your children from all over the world have gathered here today in this Vrindavan of pure joy. Shri Mataji, we offer you the lotus blossoms of our hearts and our sahasraras and pray that your most auspicious feet find them a worthy abode. Shri Mataji, just as the Chataka bird derives sustenance purely from the effulgent moon, we seek your divine blessings in the form of Chaitanya from your primordial Swarupa. Shri Mataji, with joyous anticipation, along with your entire creation, we await this divine moment of cosmic celebration. Shri Mataji, on this most auspicious of days, we humbly seek your permission to worship your absolutely magnificent form as Shri Virata. Jai Shri Mataji.
Today we are going to worship Sri Krishna as a very great personality, and you know why he came on this earth to establish this is the new form of not Virata, but a form by which this country became so prosperous. And by his advent only, he created a beautiful mentality among the people, how to develop this country with dharma. And you had very great leaders who followed him and who worshipped him in a way and created a new world of this America. But unfortunately, as the time passed on, his form vanished from the minds of the people. The reason was Krishna was represented here by a very, very wrong type of people who had no idea about Sri Krishna. That he was a great master of wealth, that he knew how to use the wealth and how to create the wealth with dharma, not with adharma. They all forgot about it completely and gradually started using maneuvering powers, all kinds of adharmic things, cheating, grabbing money, spending their money in absolutely uselessly. He is Kubera. He doesn't need any money, of course. He achieves money. And not only that, he lived in money. They said that he created a golden house for him, absolutely made with gold in Dwarika. But it's submerged in the water, in the sea. And nobody believed that it is true. But now they have found out his house under the waters, very deep waters. So, all their conjecture about him was wrong, all false. That he was definitely a man who made lots of money by dharma. Also, he was a son of a king, and he built this Dwarika out of gold. It is still there, and people have found it, but under the sea. Thousands of years have passed, but still existed. Only because perhaps we belong to Sri Krishna, it is still existing. That's what it is. Because he was the one who was for Satya, for truth. He was for truth. And he worked out everything on the principle of truth. Whatever was not truth, he tried to finish it up. Whatever was destructive, he tried to remove that. And he established himself through truth only. He is the one who represents the truth, absolute truth, and how the truth can prevail in everything. I'm just the opposite of him because I don't understand money at all. But he's looking after that part in my life. I'm so hopelessly bad. I don't understand banking. I don't understand money. I can't even count money. Now, what can you say to that? But he's there to look after. And I have never a dearth of money, never a dearth of any wealth. It's all full of it. Also, it comes through your sense of satisfaction. If you have that sense of satisfaction, you don't look for money. What happened in your country that some people got money? If you got little money, then you get the taste of money. They are not satisfied people. So like mad, they went on spending on nonsensical things. It is something very much human. After human evolution, after you have reached a certain state of enlightenment, then all these demeaning things like greed all disappear from your character. You don't have that greed in you anymore, and you become extremely a satisfied person. To you, money is there, all right, but it's not so important. It is just that you think you don't need it, and you get it. All done by Sri Krishna all over. Can you imagine? He is doing all this, looking after you and helping you with money. We started Sahaja without a single pie. I never had any problem. So, one thing, as Kubera, he is the supplier of money. He looks after people who don't have money. He gives money to people who stand by truth, who enjoyed the life of truth. It is his work that people enjoy wealth. Otherwise, they don't. They have this much, they want to have more. That means they don't enjoy the wealth. They have a little, they want to get much more. Why? Because they are not enjoying whatever they have. But after self-realization, you will see that you enjoy whatever you have. You enjoy it fully, absolutely, and you don't hanker after something that is not there. Doesn't matter if you don't have. Many a times people have asked me, Mother, why not we have the puja of Krishna as Kubera? I said, no. Just now everybody is trying to become Kuber. Let them learn a lesson. And then we will have the puja of Kubera. And that's why today I have agreed to have this puja. Because now you have seen what happens if you have greed. You go on committing all kinds of sins, all kinds of wrong things, which can destroy your country. Such a rich country has now become a poor country. Where is that money gone? They're very clever. Somebody told me today that this money with the insurance. My God, I said, the law is such that you can't get out that money. Secondly, they said that it is in offshore and all that. I said, but see now, they were never afraid that they'll be caught up. And they continued for so many years. But I'm sure one day they'll all be exposed by Kubera himself. So, today by worshipping Kubera, what we are doing, we are going to establish the truth of money. What lies behind the money? What is the point of having money? This country had money. As a result, so many good people came here to work, and you had so many complimentary things. You had lots of people who have complimented. Because I think in certain things Americans were a little less. Not in intelligence, but in brilliance I think they were a little bit lacking. So they got very brilliant people from abroad. And also they were very focused people, so they worked it out very well. Also they respected people who came with brains. So this is what happens when you forget that truth is the main point. If you don't have the truth, no use having money. Because what you did was to go around with this thing, that thing, all kinds of things, to just get money. The other day I was traveling through Las Vegas, last year. And when we stopped at that airport, so many people walked into the aeroplane. And they all were looking as if somebody is dead in their family, what has happened. First I couldn't understand. Then said, Mother, they have lost all their money. So, when they have money, they are jumping. Next moment, they are crying because they have lost the money. What's the use of such a money, which is so temporary, which is so useless? But that is human nature, to run after Maya. And this is the quality of money, that it gives you Maya. Maya like this, that they get a little money somewhere. With that little money, they buy something. Then they think money is very important. So you can buy lots of things. You can buy cars, you can buy aeroplanes, this, that. So there is where Maya plays on. And you start running after that mad money, which makes you mad. It's nice that at this juncture they have discovered the falsehood of this Maya money. And I'm so happy that they were all handcuffed and all their power of money was finished. So, this Kubera is working out all these tricks. Krishna is a very tricky, extremely tricky personality. He puts the tricks every action after every action. Now, money matters, he first befools you that you run after it. And then you just discover that it was stupidity. We have a story in our country called Sheikh Chili. He got little money and he got into the grab of this Maya. So he thought, I can do very well. So he started dreaming as to what he should do. So he went and bought lots of eggs. And he said, now these eggs will have little chicks, which will grow, which will I'll sell, and I'll so much money, like that he was talking. And while thinking about it in his mind, went off to sleep. And then in his sleep he fell on the eggs, and all the eggs broke. So the Maya was over. This should happen early, but if it doesn't happen, then you end up in the jail or something like that.